The gurgling streams invigorate the武夷Mountains and help make it a wonderful habitat for many bird species. The武夷Mountains are known as the paradise of birds. It is no doubt the favorite sanctuary of the silver pheasant. Often referred to by locals as the mystical phoenix, it is a species of the pheasant family. Unlike other pheasant species, the male silver pheasant has brilliant white plumage and pretty long tail feathers. That is true to its name in Chinese, which means snow white with noble elegance. The silver pheasant has been a precious pet bird in history, especially for the ancient literati. Li Bai, a famous poet in the Tang dynasty, was very fond of the silver pheasant. He even wrote a poem asking for it as a gift. During the Qing dynasty, it was in the patterns for the uniforms of the fifth-rank civil officials. The body length of the male silver pheasant is usually 100 to 119 centimeters, almost twice the size of the red jungle fowl. Its upper body and wings are mainly white. The back of the male bird is covered with V-shaped dark marks. It has spurs on the red feet. The female silver pheasant has olive brown feathers and is smaller than the male bird. The dark color makes it easy to be camouflaged, so the mothers can better protect the fledglings. On the eastern slope of the武夷Mountains, a father is taking his chicks for a leisurely walk by the stream. 2 hours after birth, the hatchlings can already go out with their parents. They will go through molting 3 times before they look like the grown-ups in color. The spurs on the feet also grow longer with age. In the low area of the武夷Mountains, covered by the subtropical evergreen broadleaved forests, the vegetation coverage reaches 80%. The silver pheasant mainly inhabits woodland. They prefer the forest glade and the rocky ground for foraging. As an omnivorous bird, the silver pheasant's staple diet is moss and roots, as well as ants, snails, and other insects and mollusks as snacks. A silver pheasant goes all the way from its shelter down to the valley bottom to look for food. The male bird is strongly territorial. It usually goes hunting on its own. The silver pheasant is a polygamous species. The male bird is often seen eating with its harem hanging around. After the meal, the male silver pheasant leaves the spot, followed by his wives. The silver pheasant has a lifespan of about 12 years. They have been thriving in the武夷Mountains for generations.